Go, man.
Get over here and wait for it.
Let me know when you get the ding.
I'm ready to go. If you're ready to go,
Did you get the ding?
I got the ding from Facebook. All right, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Are we live on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I got the ding.
Anyway, welcome into Track Syndicate. We are doing our normal Thursday morning. No, Thursday. Meh.
Isn't this random and stuff?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant random. See, we're so jacked up. We're just jacked up and stuff.
Yeah, this is going to be the last whatever of.
Look, you guys will never see us again
in 2021. No, this is it.
No, this is it. I ain't coming back.
Sure?
Not this year.
No.
Damn.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm over this shit. I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Which shit?
Anything at this point. I'm fed up.
The shit show.
I mean, look, Rusty, aren't you just fed up with everything right now?
I am.
Melissa?
Okay. I'll play your silly game.
That ain't a game. This is not a game. I'm done. Doesn't it seem like it's like you're waiting for 2020 to end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 2021 to start, but I don't think this year was any different than 2020.
No, it wasn't.
It's a bunch of horse shit.
It's probably not going to be any different.
Remember when we thought 2019 was really bad after Doc passed? And then so many things happened after that?
2019 sucked.
Yes.
A lot of reasons for a lot of people. We'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what can you
do
in 2022 to make
how
sure
about this?
It doesn't happen to you?
Let's start out with this.
Okay.
Cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Let's get something
And you know
better
what?
for next year.
I just want to tell you two assholes I love you.
Aww.
Smooches and stuff.
He's talking to you and Judy.
I know.
Big, wet, sloppy kisses.
What's wrong with you, Rusty? Why don't you feel well?
I am sicker than a dog.
Gilly.
I've probably got the.
You got the gonosypha herpalades?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Is your beard itchy?
Which one?
No.
Wait, is it because you've had a 30-second dick fire lately?
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just... See, I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping I don't have to get... I'm not bad enough that I might have to go to the hospital, because then I'm going to have to get all the leering looks from...
Wait.
Oh, you're not vaccinated?
You
no.
Get vaccinated.
Hold on. It ain't nobody's business whether you are or you are not.
Well, that's what they're going to ask.
Well, tell them you got HIPAA laws.
There's a lot of no, HIPAA laws don't apply to that.
Whatever.
But then you have a lot of controversy with doctors and scientists saying about if you're unvaccinated, it's a good thing they have their code of ethics and the Hippocrates. the Hippocratic Oath, because for the doctors that really believe in the vaccine, they have to watch their morals and their ethics, because they'll tell the non-vaccinated to get back of the line.
Did they watch their morals and ethics leave, or?
No, I mean they're human too. I mean they have to recognize their cognitive biases also and dissonance. So
There's just been so much controversy. I mean, this is not news to anyone, but, I guess in my mind, I never would have imagined that it would have been and I'm putting this in quotes, I'm going to go with their terminology, not my own, pandemic, because I don't, look, I have my own opinion. I don't think it is, look, I think it is more, it can be more dangerous than the flu. I know someone right now who's in her mid 40s who is not doing well at all in the hospital. She's been on a ventilator for a number of weeks, and she has little kids under, they're not teenagers yet. I know that much. And it's very sad. And her husband is one of my long-time friends from Arizona I grew up with when I lived out there. And so it's a real thing. That's the point.
You know what I'm sick of seeing in 2021? 2021 showed us if you watch the news, I watched my local news, every single morning and every single evening on the news, you see people getting shots. I hate that. One of the reasons I would have loved to become a nurse. I'm one of those people, when you see people OD in the movies and the shit comes out of their mouth and they're putting needles in their veins, it grosses me out. I'm sorry. It just does. And I have to see that every freaking morning. Every time I talk about a vaccine, you got to show it. Well, we're done with the visuals. And now they're showing kids with the...
Do we call that... I don't know. No, it's not pandering, I guess. It's brainwashing. Fear-mongering. Thank you. That's the term I'm looking for. But it's...
Fear is what creates things like this. Religions
power,
and
control.
Religions and cults and conspiracy
everything.
theories. Yeah.
They can use anything to fearmonger on any level of any situation, any topic, if you will. It doesn't have to be COVID. It could be the freedom that they progressively take away from us in this country. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. You don't have to believe me, but you might actually, you obviously not you two, because, well, I know you guys. But if anybody out there is listening.
It's only Rocky. She's the only one listening.
Well, there's some people over on the Facebook.
Well,
okay. Not that she's the only one. She's the best one, but still.
If she at work, we should have brought her in, damn it.
She's probably working like normal America does, unlike us right now. I'm
a loser.
Off for the rest of the week. Melissa's
are we
retired.
are we gonna do ads and shit in here, or what are we doing? We
don't have to. We are not on the network right now.
Okay.
But we do have a sponsor that we should always talk about. This fine folks up here over my left shoulder, the fine folks at Warhorse Legacy Foundation. And of course, we do have to mention this because this is coming up. The end is near for the, put your name in the hat.
The sheriff.
Many times as you, what?
Did you say the sheriff is near?
I don't.
Never mind. Go ahead.
He doesn't watch movies. He doesn't get things like that.
Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
I don't even know what that means. So, the end is near for the to get your name in the hat as many times as you would like, whether it be one or a million or whatever, infinite. At Warhorse Legacy Foundation, you hit the donate button. If you give $5, you get your name entered into the hat for the drawing that we're going to have Sunday, this coming Sunday.
Is that this Sunday? Holy crap!
Yeah. Which we need to get with the ladies over there at Warhorse Legacy Foundation. But if you donate, say $100, you get 20 chances, and just do the math. I know it's math. It's Thursday. Whatever. Figure it out. But you have a chance to win the limited edition, customized to your liking, hoodie with Track Syndicate and, of course, Warhorse Legacy Foundation on it.
Yep.
Also, the mug, I guess you would say, that matches the hoodie. And to go along with that, Warhorse has a T-shirt to give you as well. So, and on top of that, you don't have to win this. You don't have to win the hoodie and the, all that stuff. But the the person that donated the most amount of money is going to get a free T-shirt from Off Track Syndicate sent their direction. So get over there, warhorselegacy.org, and donate.
Stuff.
Yeah, 2021. It's been a shit show. We should be used to it right here on Off Track Syndicate, but it's. I don't want to say it sucked.
That shit show is so far above anything we could come in,
And it started last year. I guess for some, it started, like you said, Melissa, in 2019, when people first started, and I'm only speaking of COVID at the moment, but, we didn't have any idea they would take it to this level. And that's what I said. They took it to this level. That's my opinion. Like I said, it's a thing. It's real. But I think it's manageable. So
I differ on that, but we could have that conversation offline.
And stuff. What? Wait. What?
I'm all ears. I mean,
No.
No?
No?
No, I don't I don't understand the downplaying. That's all.
Oh, no, it's a very serious thing. I just think that the way they've dealt with it,
it's very difficult to deal with something that you didn't expect. Because, both Donald Trump and Joe Biden both did a great job or both did a shitty job. I don't think one did any better than the other.
I agree with that. 100%. I'm not placing blame on a president of any sort.
Okay.
I just think, with the media and, like you were saying about, it's like it eats up the news, We get it. We get it. It's there. It's real. Everybody's aware. If you're not, you live under a rock. And I think at this point in the conversation, you have either chosen to get the vaccine or chosen not to. And either way, I'm okay with it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's how, at least my opinion is, that's how it should be.
I think that's how the majority of Americans are.
I would agree with that.
Except for people that are that fly in airplanes and that wear masks.
Isn't that everybody?
They're so violent.
Don't you have to wear a mask to fly on? I almost said ride.
No, but some of the fight, we talked about it last week on the show, but you weren't here. So we talked about this last week, and I was wondering why there was so much violence in the airlines. And then I saw a couple of headlines this week and actually watched and read the stories. And it was because somebody was eating, they took their mask off, and there was a Karen that stood up and was like, "You're done eating, you need to put your mask on."
Oh, jeez.
And she was yelling at him with her mask off just so she can get her point. It was just stupid. It was so stupid.
Right. Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. I got to do something here real quick.
All right, moving away from the COVID stuff because we're just not gonna agree on any of that stuff. Does anybody remember GameStop and Dogecoin wreaking havoc on Wall Street?
That was awesome. I'm sorry. I thought that was really awesome.
In a still ongoing battle of the finance brothers, Redditors wanting to get their bag ended up saving GameStop from being the next blockbuster by buying up all of its stock that other investors had bet against. As a result, they threw the stock market into chaos and became enemy number one of corporate hedge funds, who, by the way, operate somewhat differently than other things of which is bullshit. But I don't know. We need somebody in here. Maybe we can get that. Is it Dr. Doug Ramsey that has his own show on
Yes.
Mojo as well?
Mm-hmm.
He probably knows. They some of their stuff is a little bit different rules and all that. Anyway, the true victors and losers of this new stock market game remain to be seen, but 2021 popularized the concept of a collective of the 99% beating the 1% at their own game. So the Super Bowl came back this year, baby, but viewers did not.
Did?
Yeah. in January, but not even a
February.
halftime show performance.
I don't even remember this.
Wasn't the weekend the halftime performance?
Yes,
And it was awful.
Yeah, a halftime show performance of Jordan Peele's "Us," presented by The Weeknd. It garnered the worst ratings since 2007.
It was horrible, and I don't think I have a real refined opinion on halftime shows. If it looks fun, I'll give you a thumb. I'm not nitpicky about it, but that sucked bad.
Look, the wardrobe malfunction of whatever year that
2004.
was, Jen, was that 4? That was a good show. I mean, all the way up to when the boob came out. But if
Justin
I wasn't
Timberlake.
impressed.
if I wasn't not mistaken, I believe the nip was covered.
Well, the
It had some
Patriots,
star-looking thing on her. or
the
something.
Patriots won, so
Who?
Yeah, nobody cared about that.
Hey, I watched it 7:00. I was living in the Indian Ocean watching that game, drinking
Wow.
at 6 a.m.
Well, there you go.
Well, you're out in the middle of the ocean. I don't think there is a time you can or cannot read. Especially if you were in the Navy. And I know that you were in the Navy.
I was in the Navy.
Yeah, in
Oh.
case you've forgotten. Yeah.
I was on an island, not a ship, but still, it was cheap
In the
drinks.
middle of the Indian Ocean, there's an island, huh?
Well,
Cheap drinks and
these-
Filipinos.
These things I'm reading from are Mashable, and they are not shy about their leftist.
I was just looking at this list that we have from Mashable, Rusty. But yeah, I see that now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, they're not shy about their leftist.
I wasn't going to mention number 2 in the words that they had mentioned it here.
Number 2.
Yeah, it's
but
did you have something? Go ahead.
I was just Elon Musk superseded Jeff Bezos as the richest man alive.
Didn't they go back and forth though?
It
times.
doesn't say that. I
I
guess it's
love
fine.
that competition. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
it.
I think it's funny.
I think it's awesome.
I also think it's funny that who was it? Was just complaining about Elon Musk and his $11 billion taxes that he paid.
Elizabeth Warren,
Thank you. That
you're welcome.
2-bit hooker. That's what I said.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Seriously. Was she jealous because she don't have $11 billion? She probably wants his money.
She doesn't like entrepreneurs, forward-thinking,
Yeah.
and rich people
No.
that innovate and share their technology.
Yeah, because that makes our country successful. And Lord knows I know that there are people out there who do not want that. They want power for themselves so they can be monetarily successful.
You know what kind of irritates me though, lately, since he does
Candy.
Elon Musk is on a spectrum with Asperger's.
Right.
Why? Maybe he doesn't want to be known for that or whatever, but I think, you know how I am as far as mental health goes. I think people should probably celebrate that, but does that sound like leftist? I don't know.
No, I don't know. My
But I
opinion
appreciate
on that
it.
is that I personally, and look, I'm not all over the media watching this stuff day in and day out, but I'm in it enough to realize that I have not seen them put a big spotlight on and keep it there that he has Asperger's. And good, because I don't think it should be a thing. Good for him that he's able to tremendously succeed at whatever he seems to do.
Is it because of it or in spite of it?
I don't know. That could be it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Asperger's and maybe some sort of being on the spectrum. If you have autism, could be a successful thing if they were to study that and use things from that. I don't know.
Yeah, something to ponder on
Yeah.
this show.
Yeah.
Because there was a real famous American Idol guy. He didn't win, but he was in the top. And he was really good, and he had Asperger's too, and it didn't come out till like the end of the show. I'm like, I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, go ahead.
So the Grim Reaper was not kind in 2021. We lost some beloved and not so beloved.
A couple of days ago, we lost John Candy again.
Yeah.
What, he died again?
Again.
That's weird that you say that.
I saw that today on Facebook when you commented on that.
I wanted to say it right away, but I was like, I'm going to wait for a jackhole to do it first because I know somebody's. We
John
think alike.
Madden, yeah.
We think alike, and I'm going to wait till. Was it Klopp that? Was it Klopp?
Maybe.
Yeah, I needed somebody else to do it before I did.
Yeah, you don't want to be too soon.
We lost Norm Macdonald.
Oh,
that's a huge loss.
Huge.
Huge loss.
That's
Alex
a funny.
Trebek, another huge loss.
Yes.
I don't know what his politics were, and I don't care.
Oh, Holloway's watching.
Oh man, I loved Jeopardy. Loved it, even though
I still do.
I could only answer maybe 10 questions out of the whole thing.
That's a lot.
But,
more than I can.
We lost Rush Limbaugh,
Mm-hmm.
Cicely Tyson. The name's familiar. Who is that? Anybody know? I can't. I know it's an actress, but
yeah, and I don't.
Larry
Is
King.
it bad that we don't remember?
Larry King lost him. DMX. You know.
I know. I
Wait a
like
minute.
him too.
Wait, DMX died?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah, DMX.
I don't remember that. That's.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of the first rappers, one of the first superstars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I kind of remember that now.
He did. He did a remake of "Ain't No Sunshine." That's one of my favorite DMX songs.
He was 50, right? Was that? Am I right there? Doesn't say, I suppose.
I think he was older. Well, it doesn't give. Let's see. Let's look it up right quick. One of you, or I don't know. What else? He was born in 1970. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was 50.
Damn, December 18th. That's my wife's birthday. Daft Punk broke up.
Who?
28 years of music will forever remain etched in our hearts. I have to
Who
be
the hell is
honest.
Daft Punk?
They do that. They're electronic music. Maybe you wouldn't recognize. I'm
guessing
really.
Mike Yehudi would though.
They were big, especially in the '90s, like on the in the raver scene.
Yeah.
And dance, or not just ravers. I mean, but dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
At the club.
Oh, that's a good song. At the club.
One more time.
No, not the same.
Let's see. Did y'all know there was a coup in Myanmar? Whatever. Did you know? I didn't know anything about that. Military coup, and yeah, I don't know.
Should we feel bad we don't know some of this stuff?
Well, we should, but I mean, who
we
else?
We might have known it or recognized it when it happened, and then our brain just dismissed it because it didn't affect us in the daily.
How many remember Joe Biden's dog Major biting not one but two people at the White House in March?
That was a major pain, huh?
Major pain.
That's a good boy.
That's
I didn't remember that actually. I know you mentioned that before we went on the air, and no, I had not heard. And once again, it could be like Melissa said, if I had heard, don't remember.
We mourn the loss of Yahoo Answers. You remember them? You could go to Yahoo and ask a question, and then people would just...
I'm still mourning, Rusty. It's too soon.
I know.
I mean, don't we have Google for shit like this too, or DuckDuckGo?
That's what Google killed that. So
what about Lycos, or is that the name?
No, Lycos. They're dead.
What's that other one everybody uses nowadays?
DuckDuckGo.
That's what I use.
No, is that the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Okay.
What? Go ahead.
No, I don't know. I was just thinking, doesn't it all work back to Google eventually anyway? Don't they own every freaking thing?
No.
I'm surprised Google hasn't shut them down.
So Kim and Kanye announced their divorce.
Damn it.
And we're sure that this announcement and its timing only just so happened to coincide with the fact that, number 25, Keeping Up with the Kardashians finished its last season.
Huh. So Kanye didn't get any more spotlights off the show, and he's like, I'm out. that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Now I didn't know this. The 2020 Olympics happened in July 2021.
Was that Rio? Rio de Janeiro?
Oh, that Rio. I thought you meant the other Rio.
You mean Ario?
Speedwagon. Double
I
stuff.
know the guitar player from Ario Speedwagon. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Yes, Rocky. Ask Jeeves. That was my first search engine I ever used.
I remember that. Was that back in the 90s, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Never used it.
No, I guess it happened in Japan.
That's right, because Simone Biles needed to take a mental health day, remember? She was just like burnt out and stressed out. So she dropped out. Or didn't drop out, but she... I guess
Simone
dropped out
Biles.
yes, and then her other... she had a teammate fill in for her, and the teammate ended up meddling, and it was good. It was a good story.
One of our other show hosts on the Mojo 50 network is in the Facebook chat, and he said, his name is Matt Holloway, by the way.
Matt.
He's the show host of the HoloNet. He says rumors of his death are slightly exaggerated.
I wonder what he's doing. We ought to bring him in.
Well, apparently nothing. He's dead.
Well,
Who?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Matt Holloway.
it was rumored he was dead. So
confused.
maybe his
I need another
his
drink.
PR person. Wait, again? You just had coffee.
No, I had Tito's and berries.
Wait, and coffee?
I'm done with coffee for today.
You're like a mixed drink over there.
Now I watched. I watched this documentary on the Nexium sex cult. Y'all remember that? Hearing about that?
Wow, we just no. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I got nothing.
Yeah. So you got to watch it. This cult, this sex cult. This guy was, I know there's no other word but for brilliant, but I don't know, but he was pretty smart. He didn't go after the lowliest, people that were, not smart. He went after the smartest people and got them to join these cults.
Wait,
Sounds
they can't
awfully-
be that smart. Sorry, go ahead.
Sounds awfully subjective.
Well, I mean,
How smart are you if you're joining a cult? Personal opinion.
Successful people that had money brought them in and then started this whole organization, and it was actually making money on its own and doing all, and just really smart, Harvard graduates and Oxford graduates.
I bet I know how that happened.
You
their personality, and you feed.
Yes,
Rusty, you feed into their needs, and then they can be manipulated.
Well, I watched this.
See, look at that. That comes straight from a therapist.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, the rapist, or whatever she calls herself nowadays.
Student.
Let's see. Dang it.
Speaking of that, Rusty, Ghislaine was convicted yesterday.
Yeah, she got.
Sean, did you hear that, Ghislaine?
Yes, on 5 of 6 counts.
Yeah.
Side note, Michael Ruff says, I'm not in a cult. Woohoo, I'm dumb.
So, yeah, hashtag what I learned today. Her name is pronounced Ghislaine.
Wow. Someone didn't know how to spell, apparently.
Must be French or something.
I don't know. You're still going, Rusty, or?
I was trying to look at the name of that documentary. Well, there's 2. I think it's The Vow that I seen. It's a documentary. That's a TV series. Yeah, I guess it was. I don't know.
Jelane's not going to hang herself either, Ruff says.
It was really interesting because the guy, like one of his main technology guys, that he had out, and his wife, and he's the one that started documenting this guy from the beginning, and then he realized as he's going through what he's really doing, and by getting these women in and separating them from their husbands and doing all kinds of stuff. So he's got documentary from the inside when he was starting, and he was pro this dude all the way through, him figuring it out and fighting with his wife and fighting with the other people, and it's pretty damn interesting.
It sounds eerily similar to Scientology.
Yeah, yeah,
way
I
you
would
just
say
described
very
it.
similar. Yeah, it is a really good documentary, and I don't know. Look it up, Jesus. You got Google, you can find it.
Ask Jeeves.
Whatever. Yeah, yeah. Y'all go ahead. My throat's starting to hurt from running my mouth.
Well, that's because you're sick.
I am sick.
You're
Oh, stop it!
my
I gotta
Shatner.
put a mask on my microphone.
Was that your best Shatner, or did you just shit your pants?
Shatner.
I shatnered. Anyway,
That's code, right? Shatner.
Melissa, ain't you got some science? What's some famous science shit that happened this year?
Lots. So we have the mRNA vaccine. I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about that. One of my favorite ones, I think one of my favorite stories was, when SpaceX orbited the Earth, and
What's up, Antal?
my very favorite part of that was not only how much money it made for St. Jude, but that Haley Mackinac, she's got that French AUX name. She was able to join them on that mission. She was a pediatric cancer patient.
My favorite person out of
Yeah.
all of them. My absolute favorite.
And she was definitely a hero and definitely a symbol of perseverance. And she was able to go up there, and it was what's his name? The other one, Bezos. He did a couple of missions, and with Shatner and Michael Strahan, and those were awesome too. But I think the SpaceX one was far superior
Oh yeah.
than any of the other ones. But since this is just a meh, we're here off the cuff. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go get our refill.
What are you getting?
Oh, okay.
Tito's and berries,
We're
not twigs and berries.
not
Tito's,
where's Matt Holloway at?
Chicken berries?
Anybody say, look, we ought to bring Matt in.
Tito's
do.
and berries.
Huh?
We ought to bring Matt Holloway in.
Who? He's probably working.
He ain't working.
People have jobs, Rusty.
They do?
Yeah. Well,
They're not like
everyone
working
but us
from home
apparently
and shit.
today. You're sick.
I am bad sick, and I've probably got the whatever, but you know what? I'm going to fight it, and if it kills me, well, my wife has life insurance on me, so.
Look, what do you think you have?
I've probably got the Omicron. I looked up the
You
symptoms.
mean you have a cold? Is that what you said?
Whatever. I have all the symptoms, and I know it's not
Of a
popular. It's not popular, but you cannot. And I said this about the damn flu. They give you a damn flu shot. Well, it'll lessen the symptoms. There is no freaking way they can tell you whether or not it was going to lessen how bad that symptom was going to be when you got it at the time you got it. It does not happen. Cannot happen.
What were they saying? Going to lessen the symptoms?
How can they lessen the symptoms if they don't know what symptoms you were actually going to have because everybody's different? It's not going to lessen symptoms that they don't know what you're going to have or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's
It's bullshit. It's
8
bullshit.
billion people on this earth, and every one of us is different.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, what else is there to say?
Did we start talking about COVID again while I was gone?
No, he did. I didn't.
No, I'm just saying. I went through,
it. It's his fault.
I did.
They have some pharmaceuticals out that lessen the symptoms and make it
No.
so 90% possible that you will not be hospitalized. One's by Pfizer and the other's by Merck.
Yeah. I forgot.
There's no way they can make that claim. I've said this with the flu. There's no way they can make that claim it's going to lessen symptoms. They don't know how bad your symptoms were going to be to begin with. How can they say it'll lessen what they don't know whether it was going to be bad or not to begin with?
That's how they produce it. I don't know the correct scientific terms, but they produce it as a threshold where they're not going to give you too much or just not enough.
Scott Morris has
but
a
they've
point.
already been but it's been studied. It's not like, hey, we developed this, now I'm going to try it on you. They have to go through rigorous studies and have a lot of volunteers actually take the drug to make sure that it works. They need subjects to study in order to make that claim.
Absolutely. And they can go and they can do all that. But there is no way you can tell how, let's take anything out of it. Let's take any sort of vaccine or anything that you're going to get out of it. There is no way they can tell how severe something is going to affect you when you get it. There's no way to tell that. Your body's
that's with anything.
Right. That can be
That's
the
with
same for cancer.
Benadryl. Okay, let's talk about Pfizer. Pfizer also makes Viagra. Like, they don't know how limp of a dick you are. They just know that you have a limp dick, and then they were going to make something to make it.
It doesn't work. And it doesn't work for everybody.
No, it doesn't. But how many people has it killed?
I think the Viagra works for Fauci.
except for the people that use it for club drugs. People do. When I worked at the Brig, there were people that were misusing Viagra at the club for club drugs.
I think Viagra worked for Fauci because he's
but
a little dick and he turned him into a big dick.
Well, he's also responsible for making sure that AIDS is no longer a death sentence.
You're comparing apples to oranges. You're talking about something that ain't got anything to do with any sort of bacteria or whatever affecting you. It's because your body is not doing anything. And I'm talking about an invasive something getting in you, foreign to your body, and them saying whether or not how it's going to affect you or not affect you. I've had the flu a couple of times in my life. First couple of times, wasn't so bad. One time, really, really bad. Never had a flu shot. Time after that, not quite so bad. Judy went and got the flu shot for a specific, for the specific type. 3 months later, she got the exact flu that she got vaccination for. Now, how do you know how bad she was going to get it in the first place? You don't. So,
and you might not get it at all.
And that's right. You might not get it at all.
It's the same with not getting the flu vaccine. I'll just take it. The flu vaccine.
Yeah.
I used to get the flu vaccine, the flu shot, whatever you want to call it, when I was in the military. I've never got the flu, but I also have never taken the flu shot since I got out of the military, and I've never got the flu.
Me neither.
Unless I ate something bad. It's just, I don't, it's like, well, okay.
See, I remember in the military, all like the new technology they would test out on us. I don't know if you were in at the time, but when they did the live virus up the nose thing.
No.
Where they actually put the live virus. This is obviously before mRNA was approved, but they would give us a live virus in the nose because it was supposed to be better than it was supposed to be better than getting it in your arm because of your immune system. I know my sister's kids had to get it up the nose for some reason, and then they were like, "Oh no, we're not going to do that anymore. That was a bad move."
Okay.
Yeah.
I had it like 2 years in a row. I'm like, no, I'd rather have the shot. Because the way I don't know if it was the corpsmen that worked there, but the way they administered it felt like, when you stick a Q-tip. I mean, I don't know why you would have a Q-tip up your nose, but it felt like,
my nose.
But it felt like if you're swimming, you accidentally get water in your nose, and you get that headache right here.
Like you get it right back here.
Yeah, that's what that fluid, the flu fluid felt like.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's like, no, I'd rather have the shot.
Yeah. So, growing up, I was stung multiple times. Never had a reaction. And then one time I was stung and nearly died.
That's because,
freaking
so what happened to me is they say your body chemistry changes as you get older, because when I was in 6th grade, I was stung and went into 100% anaphylactic shock. I almost died. My face was blue.
Yep.
And then I got stung again a few years later, and I was scared AF.
Yep.
But nothing happened. And the immunologist said it's because your body changes. It's why sometimes foods you like when you're younger, you don't like them when you're older, and vice versa. You're constantly in a state of flux.
There we go. That just makes my point. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Your body is always changing. The chemicals are always changing.
And it's always trying to maintain homeostasis. That's what it's always trying to do, is maintain
for itself.
Balance.
Absolutely.
Your immune system is constantly working to fight whatever it doesn't want. or need it.
That's why I take handfuls of dirt at times and just
Snort it.
Just
Hey,
freaking,
that white powdery substance is not dirt.
oh
I
no,
think they call that snow.
yellow snow.
Oh,
Anyway,
I
I'm just
wish,
saying.
dude. It's almost 80 degrees down here, and it is absolutely
Shut
disgusting.
up.
No, 84% humidity.
Quit bragging.
I want to go out. No, I'm not bragging. I'm complaining.
Would you rather? Would you want to trade?
It feels like I'm on summer vacation. If I had the money to go up north right now, I would be in MFing New England. That's where I would.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like 12 degrees here. You want to trade?
Illinois? No, I'm good. Thanks.
What? I mean, come on. Don't pick on me.
I'm not picking on you at all.
Well, I gotta live here for now. So there's that.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay.
Hey, well, I don't. Okay, I want to ask a question that I don't even have the answer to for myself.
Well, that's why you ask a question.
Well, no, I mean it's a personal thing for each individual.
Oh, okay.
What was your favorite thing that happened in 2021, Melissa?
Give me a minute.
I know, right? I don't have one. I
got it.
What?
I have an older brother now.
That is amazing.
Wait. You have an older brother?
Well, you've had an older brother.
Besides you guys.
You have always, since the day you were born, had an older brother.
I just
You just
found
didn't
out.
know.
You just found out that you had an older brother. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And good for
that's
you
a
guys.
cool story.
Yes, very cool.
I can't. All I can say, my favorite thing that happened in 2021 is Nashville.
Okay, that was pretty fun. We had an amazing time in Nashville.
Oh yes,
I don't even want to know why you're googling it, oogling over Nashville like you are at the moment, Rusty. Did I miss something?
Oh my God, you're blushing.
I know,
Rusty.
Rusty.
No,
Rusty. Rusty.
Oh my God, look at his cheeks.
Uh,
You might be getting a
Rusty?
fever.
do I get a guess?
What? No, don't. No, don't.
And now
I
you're
already-
glowing.
I'm guessing I know.
Met some great people, I
Nashville,
imagine.
get together, go with everybody. It was. I loved it. We should try to do it every year.
Are you drinking?
It's tough.
Am I drinking? Yes.
Okay. Next time I will show up, and next time can you do it in like a cooler month, like October?
What? Why?
It's like
We like summer.
It wasn't. Actually, it wasn't bad up there when we were there.
Actually, no, it was very nice. It was not hot at all.
it's not
We were
what
in
I
the
heard.
pool.
Yep. Well, they were in the pool. I was passed out drunk in the.
You.
Shut up! No, you weren't.
No, he was very passed out. I don't know if you can get any more passed out than Lugnuts was. No, but it was a very nice time. I know Bobby and I had a good time down there. We've thrown around the idea in the last 6 months about going to a ranch in, was it Wyoming or Montana?
Yellowstone?
It's out by there.
It's not far from there. It's like
Yeah.
a dude ranch or something. Timmy found it.
I want a dude ranch. Yeah.
Whoa, shoot. I don't.
There's
I
one
don't
in
know
Nevada.
What are
near
you
the
ri-
Bunny Ranch. It's a dude ranch.
What are you riding over there? What's that for?
I can't do that.
What?
Rusty, have you watched that show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner?
No, I don't. I can't get it. I don't. I have.
Yes,
to,
you can.
I mean, I can, but I have to buy it.
No, you don't. It's on Paramount. It's free. The first 3 seasons right now are free on Paramount. Not Paramount Plus, just Paramount.
Well,
You
I'll
watched
look-
it, Sean?
Yeah,
That's why
I
I
watched
didn't-
first 3.
That's why I
First
didn't
3
ask
seasons.
you. Like, you don't do that.
Yes, I love it. I relate to that show actually quite a bit.
Jimmy?
Huh?
Jimmy? You relate to Jimmy a lot?
No,
Just
not Jimmy. Not any one person. I'm just talking about the show. The
I am so
atmosphere.
surprised you don't do series.
I know,
Or
right?
drama
And
like that.
I was just like, all right, fine, I'll check it
Holy
out.
crap.
And I started watching it. It took me a bit, and I'm like,
I'm
you know, I
on
don't
season 4.
I haven't started season 4 yet.
Oh, we're all going to have to exchange passwords.
What about what
don't even have
has
one.
anybody either one? I think Melissa said you were watching it. Didn't you? Peaky Blinders.
No, what? No.
What'd you wait? What
What's
is
it
that? Some
called?
sex move? Peaky Blinders.
I'm writing this down.
Yeah, no, Peaky Blinders. It's set in like the early 20s, UK, Britain, whatever, England.
Hi, Bobby.
It's really good. It's really
Better than Downton.
My baby girl's watching.
yeah, in the fact that it's like more. There's a little more action. They're like the mob. It's like
Okay, you got me.
yeah. Yeah. I finally finished what's the very end. Whatever. There's like 4 seasons, I think, four or 5. Anyway, I finally watched it to the end, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Yeah. Peaky Blinders. It's fantastic.
I have also caught up with the new season of Dexter.
I tried watching Dexter a few times, and it just creeps me out too much. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Oh, is it Rusty? Is Peaky Blinders on Netflix or Amazon?
it is. Hey, Miss Rocky is over on the Facebook.
I think it's on Amazon. I don't remember.
I'll
It's
check
on
that
one
out.
of them. One of them two. Now,
What happened to YouTube? Did it fall down? Go boom? What?
No, why? What happened?
Oh, I don't. Rocky over there. She says, "Well, I'm gonna come hang out here then."
Probably because
Nobody over there.
more people. Yeah. Well, it's Rocky, the Knights, and Brian.
Oh, gotcha, Roger.
No, Roger wasn't there. I don't know what happened to him.
Well,
Rocky says she thinks that's on Netflix.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm over here now, Rocky. You can come back and I'll.
whatever.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Dickie.
Squeeze me.
No.
Oh my goodness. What, Rusty? Are you getting me sick right now?
I told you to put a mask on your microphone.
I know.
Oh wait. Well, here. I'll just do this then.
Knights. See, I told y'all I wanted to bring Knights or somebody. Where was Holloway at? Was he hanging out over?
I got a mask. Does that help? That sound muffled.
No.
He can do the show. You got your beaver out.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
I'm talking right into my beaver.
Rusty, get your Cabbage Patch out.
I don't have anything.
Here, you want this?
Sorry, excuse me.
Anyway. What do you guys have planned for 2022? Do you have anything planned?
I think we should plan on having a lot more guest hosts.
I can take many nights off. I mean, just saying.
Oh, well, bullshit.
Me
I
too.
think we should have Rocky on more. I think we should have Knights on.
Just call it the Rusty Lugnuts Show.
No bullshit.
What? Why?
Shut up. No.
I think Rocky needs to fill in for me.
Oh, I can't tell anybody that. But okay, let me kind of vag around this a little bit. Remember that thing we were talking about? People filling in for us.
Oh, yeah. We need to do that.
Melissa, you just don't remember.
I have a good memory. It just doesn't last very long.
I'll put it.
Put it in the thing, Rusty. It's a thing. We need to do this. Just saying. We're gonna do it. Do it now. Do it good. Never mind. So plans for. I forgot about the first part.
What are your plans?
Mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, your
I don't
monkey.
Whoa. My monkey does what I do. So.
Oh.
He's spank
He's
the
gonna
monkey.
get spanked. No, I don't.
Thanks a
Bless
lot,
you.
Rusty. No, I'm getting.
I
crud.
know. What the hell? I was sneezing. Now she's sneezing. Seriously, is there a way we can Is this radio show contagious?
Yes, you get a computer virus.
Oh, I have to do a reboot. I don't know. I don't really have specific plans. I know Bobby and I want to take the boys up to it's an indoor place up in Aurora, south of Chicago.
Wolf Creek?
No.
Oh.
I don't even know the name of it actually.
Oh, you
Wolf
should look
River
at the one.
Lodge or something like that.
You should look at the one. There's one in Tennessee, I think it is.
No, it's just a weekend thing, like an
whatever.
overnight. No,
Oh,
you
nice.
know what? You know what kind of logistics you have to go through to
Yeah.
go somewhere, especially if it's luckily we each have our kids on the same weekend. That's finally not finally
Right.
we did end up switching, so we're both on the same weekends, but just you can't just get in your car and drive on a Friday, especially after I just got home from driving all week long and then go back to work Sunday night. That means I'd be nonstop. I need a break. So unless I take a week off, I do want to go to Florida. I want to go down to Destin, hang out, or
Navarre.
thank you. You read my mind. You know me.
My friend,
Navarre.
though, has a condo in Fort Walton
Fort Walton Beach. Okay.
that we could borrow at any time.
My buddy, he lives in Navarre, so there's that. It's a thing. It could be a thing. Just saying.
One
could do
is
that.
Pagoda.
What?
One is
Wow, we got like three.
I know.
Gabe?
in Navarre. One is.
Oh, Juana's. I thought you said wanted in Pagoda, like Abe Pagoda. What the hell is she talking about?
One is.
Why do my teeth look false?
Now, see, I thought we were looking.
You-
I thought we were looking about going to Destin,
Yeah, which is
It's right there. It's like there's
That's
right?
there's a thing, and then there's things that go like this, and then there's Pensacola and Navarre and Destin and Fort Walton and stuff.
and things.
And Panama City is like all the way west.
Yeah, I personally say anything between Pensacola and Panama City is the place to go. So that's the Emerald Coast.
Just let me know.
Roger. I mean,
Close.
don't bring Roger.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't bring that guy.
Some good things for Off Track next year. Things that's going to be happening that I'm going to need some help with from some computer savvy people is I obtained the rights to offtracksyndicate.com, so maybe we can
Obtained them.
I obtained them, yeah.
Acquired.
They're ours.
Well, that's what I mean. I obtained the .com. So
Roger.
that's what I mean. Ours, of course. But yeah, so maybe we can get something landing page or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
what
people would have to be interested in the show and what we do before we'd get any
I mean,
visitors.
it's nice to be able to throw that out there. You
Don't.
know.
And by the way, people do not buy anything between now and the end of the year from Off Track Syndicate. Any merch or anything. We don't want to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Right? Yeah, we're right on the cusp of having
Stop it. We made too much money. No, which it's that much. That's all they allow us to make before we pay taxes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
anyway.
crap! I hope I didn't make that much in my little side gig. Not the dog walking thing.
Do I want to know what side gig you're up to?
I walk dogs.
Oh,
I still think you remind me of the chick on Spencer Confidential.
I gotta write that down too. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You can watch that shit for free. Yeah, it's the blonde. I mean, it's not that you look like her. It's just with your. I almost said European.
That's the nose. European nose.
Your New England accent. they're from Boston, so there's that.
When they talk normal.
Oh, and when she goes off, yeah, Mark Wahlberg, whatever. He's in it. But stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
How many people we got over in Facebook?
7,102.
I don't believe you.
7102. We have the capability, Melissa, to go back to Haltom City, Texas, to the Mojo 50 Freedom Dojo.
Really?
Yeah.
And be in that studio. We have that opportunity.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, like old time, except it wouldn't be Doc and Brad or Brandon. It would be
Doug Ramsey.
us.
Oh, yes.
Us, not Doug Ramsey. I mean, he does a show from there, of course, but we can do that as well.
We need to try to have him on.
Who?
Doug Ramsey.
Oh, is that Dave's cousin?
There's several show hosts that we haven't had on. I don't know if it's because they're.
I don't think they would come on our show.
Well,
they actually have serious content,
We've had Brad and Ron on a couple of times. We've had Rocky on a couple of times. We've had Andrew Coppins. We've had Matt Holloway on, right?
Yes.
We've had...
A long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen if he's available? We'll bring him in now. I don't care.
We've had Stu Peters. We've had...
Oh.
What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Heisenberg got a Christmas card from Warhorse Legacy. I got one.
I got one
also.
too. That's so
Yes,
sweet.
that was so nice of the lady.
Awesome. Heisenberg, where have you been? I haven't seen her.
CJ Mama Bear, or whatever her name is. CJ Mama Bear is what her Facebook name is now. Carol.
We should have Peter Seraphine on again too.
Oh, the mailman?
He was fun. Oh wait, we've had him on like 3 times, right? 2 or 3 times.
I was not there for
the first time he was on
Stanley Levy.
I was on travel. I wasn't here for Stanley Levy either.
Yeah,
I
think I was wrong.
Yeah, Stanley Levy. Man, he's
Watson,
too smart.
we've had on twice. I missed the first one.
Watson.
Are you gonna be okay?
I love Watson. He's freaking cool.
He is. He's fun, and he will let his
hair down or his baldness down.
I don't know how that works for him because it doesn't work for me. That's for sure. Well, not true. I mean, I've got hair.
We haven't had American Nuck on in a long time, and he used to listen to our show, but I think I made him mad.
You know what? It's just so hard to understand Canadianese. It doesn't translate well. Canadians, they speak funny. Kind of like them.
Youpers.
Da Youpere.
Right?
Yeah. Stuff, things, whatnot. My ears hurt.
That's because people are talking about you.
No, they hurt from these things squeezing my head. Like a pair of thighs right up against my ears.
So, what do
My
we
ears
have?
hurt.
What do we have coming up on Sunday? Anything
No,
to
they
look
hurt from
forward
these-
to?
Rusty, stop it.
Sorry.
What do we have coming up on Sunday? I don't know if I'll even be here, depending on the weather. Honestly.
I may continue the dating radar book that I've been reading. When I learn stuff in school, it helps if I talk about it, if I think people are interested. Last Sunday, we covered a checklist of high conflict personalities, and we might expand on that next Sunday. Just for a little bit, though. That it'll be at the end of the show.
Speaking of dating, what was that? What was that thing I'd never heard of this before. What's it called? Monkey branching. I've never heard of such a thing. This is a term? Is it commonly used?
Yes, it's
yes?
from what I understand, it's when people don't break up with somebody unless they have somebody else to go on to. They'll make that, even if they're unhappy, they'll make that shit last until they can find somebody else to grab onto.
Well, I've got it up here because, like I said, I never heard of it. It says monkey branching is when someone is in a relationship, yet they're already lining up their next romantic interest before breaking up. If it sounds like a form of cheating, that's because by most definitions, it is. Well, I agree with that. I've just never heard the term monkey branching.
Sean, do you have I have a mutual friend. Antal.
Antal. Backside. Yep.
Backside. Yeah, you know this guy.
I do. I used to work with him many moons ago. Good bro.
He wanted to know what our content is. And
what did you never watch his show? This is it. We're a shit show.
Yeah.
We're usually a little more than that. We usually do some stories and things. We're just throwing out
this is a
Thursday.
This is
whatever.
just a meh. We were bored today.
Hey, McAvoy is.
He's been in here watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
You're late to the party, Rusty.
I am over here on Facebook. There's nobody over on YouTube. Whatever.
Well,
I know this was unplanned and unannounced, and yeah, whatever.
But we're allowed to do that.
You know what the biggest slap in the face is? Sarah's not here.
Oh, she was.
Oh, she was?
Well, she might still be. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if she ain't here, then...
Right.
She getting a little feisty. Did you see the message on Twitter she sent us?
Uh-huh.
Better get off your
butt.
Oh,
I shouldn't say y'all.
Sarah, I hate to tell you. We don't work like that. Oh, that's not how this works.
We don't do affiliates.
No, that's not how any of this works.
You're being corrected, Sean. This is Junior. That's his son.
Oh, it is Junior. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. You're right. It is. No, yeah. So I used to work with Junior's dad, Senior. Yes. So that makes perfect sense on why you've never heard us before. We just became friends recently on Facebook. So, yeah, look, if you go to the Off Track Syndicate Facebook page or the YouTube page, you can find us there. You can also find us on iHeartRadio. Look up Off Track Syndicate there. We're everywhere you can find a podcast, and it'll give you a good idea of what we do. Normally, what we do, I should say, because this is just kind of a, whatever. We're just bullshitting, chit-chatting. So, just wasting time.
Yeah, might as well. There's all kinds of people putting out senseless bullshit on Facebook and YouTube, and why not us?
Yeah. We try to have fun a lot. We don't want to get too serious because, you know what? We need a break from the bullshit.
Whoa, Matt Holloway, he had to step away for a second. He was getting a new roof, quoted. At least he's not up on the roof, which,
because that would be bad. And by the way, Mama Bear Heisenberg, Holloway lives in Phoenix area, so they don't want metal roofs out there. That would be scorching. Yeah,
Holloway, he's a smart guy. Ain't he a millennial though? Oh,
he's a younger type of person.
Yeah,
he's a man.
Have you ever read Doc Thompson's vision for Mojo 50? Rusty?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. But
you don't want a bunch of old people hanging out with all their stale.
All about millennials.
Yeah, you gotta get them in here and let's mix their ideas with ours and have conversations.
Get them in with a dick joke, save them with Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff like that. Antal Jr. says, that's what a few of my buddies and I are wanting to do. Well, if you hang out here, you can learn what not to do.
There you go.
Exactly.
No, we have a good time. Actually, a couple ladies I know, they are in their 50s. They're both single, and they are starting a podcast. I think it's called Dating After 50, or I'd have to look it up again. I apologize to Stephanie and Beth.
Then they need to read this.
What does that say?
Dating radar. Yes.
Well, yeah. Send them a thing.
So yeah, I want to push Rich and Rare Reserve.
Why would you push that on anybody?
Make sure it's the Reserve. The regular is bad. Here we go.
What did I used to call it? You called it Rich and Rare. I called it.
You called it like mouth.
Poor and plentiful.
Yeah, poor and plentiful. That's it.
I don't know. I tried that bathroom cleaner one time. I wasn't.
No, you didn't get the right one.
Whatever.
You didn't disinfect it. You got the regular.
Hi, Marsha. How are you? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Rich and Rare. I've never had the Reserve, but
the Reserve is good.
It was horrible. It was like opening a bottle of Pine Sol or.
I agree. The regular Rich and Rare is terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Whew. Rocky says push it real good. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Should we push him out the door?
I'm
don't
ready.
know,
I gotta
nice.
go start some fires.
You,
You
all right.
okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can still talk. I just gotta go. I gotta go.
I heard you say something. You got to do something else. But
What, vaccines?
No, we've
No, I
probably
didn't
put
quite. After the
we-
show. Hold on.
we probably tortured the people enough. We probably ought to wrap this thing up.
You know, we can do that.
Stay tuned for Sunday Stay tuned on Sunday
Yeah.
for some fun stuff.
That's right. Sundays. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on mojo50.com, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Facebook, YouTube, Apple, Twitch.
Oranges,
I don't even remember
Bananas.
where we are because
wherever podcasts are found.
we are everywhere. Why? Because we are America's favorite shit show. We are Off Track Syndicate. Miss Melissa Sippy, Mr. Rusty Lugnuts. You know what? Thank you both for doing this with me for 3 years now. It's been 3 years.
Yeah, it has.
I love both of you. Y'all are awesome.
Love you,
I
brothers.
love y'all.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever?
I love y'all. Whatever. Let's not get all ruined.
You know what? I think it's time to go get some smooches. So, stuff, things. Guys, some of us, maybe
Happy New
all of
Year.
us, yes, we'll see you Sunday night in 2022. Until then, we love you. Peace out.